Hey everybody, sorry. Um Yes. Good to know you're doing better, Lips. So sorry guys. I had something like up last second and I wish I can't really. It was something personal. And so it had nothing to do with YouTube or anything like that. Some real life stuff, and I'm really sorry. I would never ever make somebody wait for me like that long. Occasionally, or I'll be late 5 or 10 minutes, but you know, I don't pull a TM and think people are going to wait for me for 2 hours. So I apologize. I just need to. Take some breaths and yeah, no, this is too personal for me to even. I am an open book, but it's just too personal. Everything's okay though. It's not even really my issue, but oh, thank you, Kimmy Love. And thank you guys so much for waiting on me. Okay, Bobby, I'm sorry. See your comment above, Allie? Okay. Hey, Shannon and Tanya. Okay, so I'm looking for Allie's comment. Let's see. Got a case of the It's gone around the tubes. Highly contagious. Symptoms. Include. Oh. Is that because I say well, I don't say all the time, do I? I say what do you mean? Well, I got my Ben and Jerry's ice cream here. Ben and Jerry's. Are you kidding? Whoa. I don't want to eat Ben and Jerry's. Is it Bluebell or Blue? Oh my God. Blue Bunny. Sorry. It's going to take me a second to get in the right mind frame because I'm just like a little shaken up. A case of the TMs. Yes, it's the cherry kind, cherry vanilla. And then I got also the strawberry. Since the cherry vanilla was so good, I thought, oh, well, then the strawberry and homemade vanilla must be scrumdiddlyumptious also. But it's not as good as the cherry. The cherry, I just can't even tell you. It's like the cherries are just they're they have it has like whole maraschino cherries in it in this ice cream, and it's like just I don't know. No, Lips is going live tomorrow, and it's gonna be a doozy. We're gonna prove, and I know I'm known as the Mad Doxer, right? Even though I've never doxed somebody first. that I can think of. No, I wouldn't do that. In order for me to dox somebody, you have to come at me. Or you have to be lying about the information about a 5-year-old or now 6-year-old little girl who's missing. I'm not going to dox her, but I think we need to know the type of person that we're dealing with here. And if people should trust the information that she's putting out there, because all of a sudden, I mean, people really, I don't think, realize. I tried to do a live about this like a month and a half ago. But this is a little bit different information. But I don't feel like people are getting it still, because there's people still like mentioning Ziggy Valero like she is like her word is gold or something. And oh my gosh, my daughter. Oh, geez. Teenagers. Why is she freaking awake anyways? Seriously. Turn it down. Again. So anyways, XX country. Did you get my email? Oh, hell broke loose last time. Wasn't the last time that I had a live about Ziggy Valero? It was when Pamela Sanchez called me. On Sunday? Let's see. What's Sunday? Okay, so today is now. Wait, I'm just wondering. We might have. Oh, it's Sunday the 22nd. Okay, so today is Thursday, the 20th. Oh man, your granddaughter almost has the same birthday as my daughter. One day off. Kate, my daughter's birthday, little Ziggy's birthday is Saturdays. But she's not going to be 13, she's going to be 14, so. Is Prayer Garden really here? Isn't she live? Right? That's what I want to know. This isn't. Is that really? Can somebody check to see if that's really Prayer Garden? She's famous now. She doesn't come in here. It's the real one. Okay, thank you. So anyways, yep, happy early birthday, little Zig. Oh, she doesn't even know what she wants. You think she's really in a tent, Lips? Do you think that? See, that's what I was trying to find. Because when I first talked to her, she didn't tell me that she was living in a tent. She actually sent me pictures of her chickens, and I didn't know people who live in tents have chickens. But then it was about, oh, it was only like a month or so later that all of a sudden she, started sending me the emails telling me that she's, needing some money and some help because she's living in a tent and, it's getting cold. It's getting to be the winter months and this and that. And she really needs an electric blanket. And, you know, so, and she said this lady lets her put up her tent in her yard. But, and I'm not saying like she couldn't have, circumstances can change. Hold on. Let's see. Did you guys hear about Hakuna was just telling me about the Ronald Logan, how he passed away and he was supposedly, it looks like, the suspect for the Delphi murders. Hold on, I have to see what's going on here. Why is Athena barking? Like, she never barks like that. Hold on. I'm so sorry, guys. This is just, I don't know, not going well. uh, okay, sorry. Oh, yeah, the FBI visited Ziggy again, right? Sure. Yeah, they're going to be really visiting her for reals. And you know what I mean. And I think maybe Lips has a little bit more on that tomorrow. It's going to, I think you're going to want to watch Lips tomorrow. Gigs up, Ziggy Valero. Stop playing games with a missing now 6-year-old girl. I don't know why people don't seem to understand that this lady had talked to Candace for only a month period through text. That's it. Well, they had one voice call through Facebook Messenger, and that's also was tracked in those messages, and it was a 12-minute call. But yet, why are we counting on Ziggy Valero for this information when this girl or this lady is a hardcore criminal? I'm not talking a couple of little, low grade I'm not, I'm not even talking about like a one time like mess up. I will say though, from what I've found so far, it doesn't look like she's had much in the last 15 years, but I don't know if we should trust you guys. You guys will have to leave it to yourself to decide if you want to trust somebody who has this type of background. And I'm telling you guys, she is not being honest. And you will see more tomorrow. I'm telling you, you guys, please watch Lips. I don't know what time she's going live. But and if she doesn't end up doing it for some reason, if she backs out, then I'll do it if she wants me to. But she found something really interesting that anybody else could have noticed, but she noticed. And it's really gonna prove some things. Ziggy Valero, you better just go ahead and come clean. You might be going to prison again. See your old buddies. I'm not trying to be like, mean or whatever, but it's super important no matter what people want to say about me or put out there about me on YouTube. It's super important to me, like, to be as honest as I can, especially when talking about a missing child, or even if it was any type of case, even if it wasn't a child. That's somebody's family member, somebody's mom, somebody's dad, somebody's child. Still, us. And Summer is a 6-year-old girl who never really had a chance. I mean, we can have hope that maybe she was hidden somewhere to be protected, but I don't know. It really looks like I'm going to be trying to be in Tennessee next month. I don't know though, depending on who is at the vigil and stuff. I'm not going there to, for content. I'm not gonna be somebody's content either. I'm a very in person. I'm just like kind of a quiet person and like to be alone. So I'm not really wanting to go there if it's going to be a spectacle. So we will see. I will probably be calling somebody and see beforehand to see who's there, because I'm not trying to, there's other things that I can do, but Crazy Farm Conspiracy Lady is letting Ziggy V dig a hole under her cow dung pile. Who's not together? Oh, yeah, you're going to Tennessee. Yeah. There's a lot of people going, but Colonel Mama put out a really great post up about the vigil and guidelines. Oh, cool. I'll have to share that. Let's go ahead and check that out. We're going to share it. I wish I had a lot going on today, so I didn't get to do I don't know. It doesn't mean I can't find more on this. It says, please do not. Yeah, there's going to be 2 vigils, guys, at Warrior State Park. Then they're going to have that one get together over the sheriff's, or yeah, Hawkins County. But I definitely won't be going to the sheriff's one. That's just, I don't know anybody going there, and yeah. But it says, do not harass locals if they're coming from out of town. If you're coming from out of town, questions to store employees have been asked 1,000 times over. There's probably a dozen or so creators who have spoken to them. Go look for those videos. Oh my gosh, I can't share that. Are you serious? This is, how can somebody tell? I'm sorry, I don't agree with that post, all of it, because she's telling people how to act when they're going to Tennessee. I mean, I really love her. I really like that Gavel Geeks and Krama Mom. I really do. But I thought it would be rules like at their like event, at the event at Warriors, which I would totally be all about sharing. But it has things on there like telling people what to do and stuff, like telling them that they can't like talk to store employees, and to not they shouldn't harass people. But I will tell you this. Now, which store, I guess it matters which store employees she's talking about. She's talking to like the hippie house and stuff like that. Yeah, they've been asked questions 1,000 times over. But like, what if you go into, like, I went into a Speedway and just started talking to a lady, and she hadn't ever been asked any questions about the case. Harass neighbors. Yeah, I mean, harassing. Yeah, you don't want to harass neighbors or contact. Well, I don't know how you're going to say, please do not contact suspects. I mean, I don't think I agree with all those things, except, I mean, really, how do you know who's the suspect? We don't know who did it, so it's hard to even, I mean, there's the key ones, but would you consider like, who are the suspects? Like, who, I don't know. So you expect a whole bunch of creators to go down there and not be asking, like, talking to anybody about the case? What's wrong? Let's see. You going to bed, Cindy? Well, I guess actually she probably has kind of a good point, because it does seem like common sense things. But I have seen a lot of like, so I guess maybe it's not as silly because as I thought, because some of these people, man, a big majority. And that's part of the reason why I'm even thinking, like, am I really going to go there? I would love for everybody. It would be really cool to bring, Athena's going to be with us. And probably if at the vigil, I don't know if I'm See, I'm thinking I'm gonna have my daughter. I don't know if I want her around some of these people. You know what I mean? Because I don't know what they're gonna be doing there. I guess if I know that I know Yennefer's a good person. I met her and I know she's normal. So maybe if I'll just stick with her. And also there's um I'll stick with Christy. You're taking the same shit right now. Lips, are you wanting to like really be somebody's content? If you guys think they're not gonna be like filming people and making them their content, like I don't plan on filming any of it. Or going I mean, I'm sure I don't need to film. There's gonna be plenty of people doing it already, so I don't think it's gonna be necessary. That's if I even go. I mean, I'm gonna go down to Tennessee, but I don't know. It's still iffy on the Vigil thing. Hey, Crystal Stars. Hey, Amara. You're like, we're gonna be her little ducklings. We're gonna be Yennefer's little ducklings. No, I'll be calling her and be like, okay, who's there? Tell me everybody who's there. I'm going to be late too. So like I can make sure everybody's there first and I can just arrive a little bit fashionably late so that I know that everybody's already there and that there's not going to be any like, I mean, there's probably going to be a couple stragglers, but it'd be a little bit safer if I wait till after it starts. I call Yennefer and it's like, okay, is the coast clear? I've been there before, CT. I know it's not all awful. Well, what was the Bible quote, Mountain Mom? Was it something that was rude or what was it about? What was it in reference to? Oh, no, you didn't say it. You didn't go there, geez Louise. No, you didn't. Oh, no. No, this is for summer, guys. Obviously, that's inappropriate. Oh, my gosh. You're going just to harass me, cracking asses? Well, you better freaking get your medicine right so that you can. I'll meet up with you for sure, but just maybe not at the Vigil. Many of you I would meet. There'd be a rule: no freaking cameras, like video cameras or like filming. We take pictures, but wonder if Prayer Garden's gonna go. I just saw her name in the chat and it just made me think that. Prayer Garden, if you go and you're wanting to stay anonymous, you better not talk because people will know it's you. Because we just have to hear absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah, well, CT, I mean, you don't understand. You don't get it. There's a reason why I'm thinking that way. It's for most people, it's going to be fine. But for me, when you have somebody who's specifically trying to go there to harass me, who I have a protective order against, which would be, I guess, kind of a good thing that if they did, I'd hand the papers to somebody and be like, here you go, you've been served. I'm just not a confrontational person, guys. I don't want to deal with anything like that. You're good, Robert and friends. Right, Tracy? That's the thing. Yeah, I heard that too, Lady CG. I heard that also that Per Garden is Jim Morrison's love child. Pick you up on the way. Oh no, and your name's Jen too. Well, actually well, mom, I'm sorry. I don't know what even was happened. I'm sure it was I'm not even timing people out, so it definitely wasn't me. I can't time people out. Or yeah, I can. From I guess I can. I just don't. I let them handle it, and I'm sure it could have been an accident, but I do apologize about it. Oh no, yeah, Candace won't show up. Okay, so oh, news is that Candace isn't actually really with Kathy. I have a pretty good source that tells me she was not with Kathy or at Kathy's house the day that Kathy went on Squalls. Actually, she was in, I don't know what state Kathy's in. I'm guessing Tennessee, I'm assuming. But to whoever was saying that she's at Ernie's girlfriend's house, ding, ding, ding. I actually think, no, I don't know this for 100%, but I do know for almost 100% that she was not at Kathy's. But I'm pretty sure she's over at Ernie's girlfriend's, that Tiffany person. Yep. Oh, Kathy just said Candace went to GA. Really? Did she? Kathy said that? Oh, I guess it's true then. Wow. When did she say that? Okay, well, then that's true then. Because Georgia is exactly the state I hear she's in. So I think you're correct. And that is the state of the person I was just mentioning. Okay. Yeah, so glad I know. Sorry, I had something important to respond to. Oh, Kathy did not say that. Lisa K said that Candace is in Georgia. Okay. I was gonna say I wouldn't think Kathy would give out her location. I thought Ernie hasn't even met his girlfriend yet. Probably not. But somehow she's hands out a lot of money. I didn't know who that girl who that girl is trying to give me grammar lessons. Wow. See, I've told you guys the amount of hypocrites on this app is unreal. She can't even spell. And then she can't even punctuate correctly. At the end, she puts periods and a question mark. Which is it? A period or a question mark? I know you're just perfect, right? Just like your freaking grammar. What, is Daisy in here? Hey, no, she's not lying on I'm telling you, Daisy, she's not. We found out some stuff that's I promise you. I've tried to tell you. You know that Ziggy Valero, I was the second creator's. She went to Critical K, right? You know, she went to Critical K first, right? And I'm not being rude. I'm just trying to, because I don't know if you even know. Like, she went to Critical K. She told her story, and then I don't know exactly what happened, but all of a sudden around October, I would say, or yeah, probably about October, I started seeing her in the chat, and she went by Ziggy Valero, I think, and she was just a subscriber, you know, and she started emailing me like all the time and telling me that she had talked to Candace. I didn't believe her at first because I thought, I don't know, I couldn't understand what she was writing very well, and I just didn't know. It didn't seem like she knew what, I don't know. I just didn't take it serious until she emailed me one day and told me that she was the lady that was on Critical K's, and that Critical K is a bitch and a horrible person, and that she would never go on her channel again. That she did so much for her, and she did nothing for her. That okay, so that supposedly Ziggy Valero did so much for Critical K, and that Critical K didn't do anything for Ziggy Valero, and also that Critical K shared her phone calls without her permission, and that she got so much hate because of her because of her voice, and everybody. She did sound a lot like Sherry Mullaney. I thought, sound exactly. Well, she started asking me that she wanted to get me that conversation with her and Candace, and so I said, okay, like, just screenshot them and send it to me. And she just kept emailing me and telling me she couldn't figure out how to do it, and she asked me if I would log into her account and do it myself, and I'm like, I didn't feel comfortable with that, really. Entered her Facebook, but she just truly didn't seem to know how to take a screenshot. So eventually I just went ahead and did it, and I told her when I was done and had her change her password, and that was that. I mean, I appreciated it. She came to me, though. I never asked her for this stuff ever. She didn't tell me she was living in a tent ever. Actually, she sent me pictures of her chickens. So, and she showed me a picture of her backyard. I wish I still had it, but I mean, I wouldn't share it because I wouldn't do that, but I do wish I still had that. I don't know where it's at. I can't, it might be in one of my emails, but I specifically remember her sending it to me and talking about her chickens. And so I grabbed the screenshots. I checked. It was really Grandis who she was talking to. And I was like, wow, she was being honest. And so I released her. I released her messages like she asked me to, and really there wasn't anything in them that was like really shocking. I mean, it was interesting to hear kind of from Grandis because she wasn't speaking. So it was interesting to hear some of her thoughts, but they didn't talk much about Summer. The text messages were more like um talking about their interest in camping and fishing and very personal things about family. It wasn't really much about Summer. There was some stuff about Dawn, about how she thought, or how Grandis thought he was not a good person and he belongs in jail, and that he's mean to Candace, and that she thinks that actually, I think she said, I I don't know. I want to say that she said that she thinks that he had something to do with it, but I don't know for sure. I don't know. But anyways, it was only Daisy. What I'm trying to say. Oh, awesome, Karen Cox. Hey, K Love. Ziggy rate her going off. No. Lips isn't doing anything. She's only showing one thing. Daisy, we need the truth, okay? Listen, I have no problem with you. I think you seem like a nice lady. Seriously. I know you're upset with me, but the thing is, like, don't you want the truth? People tried to tell you about the Rose Bly thing. People tried to tell you about, the Jessica thing. Now I'm trying to tell you about the Ziggy Valero thing. It's super important. You will see. I'm telling you, she did not talk to the FBI. Do you know? Thank you, Sherry's opinion. But that's not a real. Wait, just wait till tomorrow, okay, Daisy? I know. I do hope she's not in on this, but it's making me freaking wonder when she keeps having these freaking, eh, you know, Jessicas and whoever that was is claiming to Rose Bly. That was like real. I'm sorry, but I know. I mean, I did, but after when I understand I've made mistakes too. So I'm not saying I have. I made several. Um, but I, when Jessica was up there, I saw Don Rainey go up on panel, who I know has been in communication with Grandis for months. I didn't know the other lady, but I did know Don Rainey. And they weren't even given a chance to speak, but for some reason we're listening to this Jessica that nobody's seen before. And trust me, I want to hear the what people have to say that have talked to Grandis and stuff, but I want the truth. And I'm telling you, you're not getting the truth from Ziggy Valero. Do you know how? I don't know if have you looked into her at all, Daisy, at all? Thank you, Jody. Hey, yeah, you should listen to us. I know, uh, I'm telling you. Oh my gosh. She talked to freaking Grandis one time on the phone. One time back in September for 12 minutes. She's not being honest. There was nothing in their conversations in the messenger about that kind of stuff. And in a 1 12-minute call, she's Grandis is not just opening up to her and telling her everything. 12 minutes is not very long, like at all. For your first phone call, you're just going to get the first time you talk to somebody on the phone, you're going to just get right at it and start talking and telling exactly what happened that day that Summer went missing when nothing was mentioned about it right beforehand. I don't know. It's not being a bully if you're calling someone out on bullshit. It's being a bully if you harass. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, how long have you known Ernie? How would she get him? Well, wait till Lip shows you tomorrow, okay? I promise to leave that to her because that was her thing that she figured out. And it was a great find. Really, I mean, truly a great find. And I don't think there's any, she'll have some splaining to do. I'm telling you, I should have noticed that the second I saw it. But what did I tell you guys? I'm like the most unobservant person ever. Okay, well, let's get into what do you think, Daisy, about let me pull up. Nope, that's not what I need. I do have some information for you guys. Sorry that I just needed to calm down. We had some things going on right before I was about to go live. So, and it kind of threw me off and I needed a second to just okay, there's that. Not showing that one a little bit. Actually. I don't think I'm going to actually, I'm not going to show it because I'm not trying to dox her, but you guys can look for yourself this information because I don't know. I'm just trying to do better at that kind of stuff. Pretty tired too. I should have really waited on this, but okay. So, like I said, she has quite the background. And I have looked her up before because I was curious, but I don't know why. I don't know. I guess I didn't really look her up. My next time I go live, I will be proving, well, not the next time, but the next time I go live about Ziggy Valero, I will be proving that she is not homeless because that was what I was trying to find as my last bit of information. But has it's been a crazy day. So I know. I wish it'd probably be I wish Lips could go live like now or and but this I think it's pretty I think it needs to be done at a more regular time because it's pretty damning evidence that she and you know what? She could go get in big trouble for it. Okay. Okay, Ziggy Valero. What would you guys think if I told you? First of all, let's look up what she has quite the history. Okay. Disorderly conduct, but that's like child's play compared to it says felony, but it doesn't tell me what the charge is. It says unspecified felony, which is weird. It says it was just put in the system recently. Um she was in prison at one time and she had was charged with some very serious crimes. Serious crimes that honest people do not commit. These are not like oops crimes or mess up. So trying to I guess I'll look at this other one. I can't read this one background report very well. It's all like okay, a theft. She had a theft, a misdemeanor theft. It was one count. Oh, an escape. She escaped. Do you know she was a fugitive at large for a while, Daisy? Oh, yeah, I can prove who Michelle is. I can, Daisy. I can. And actually, you know what's really funny? Had a local text me today and tell me, like when she saw my live, she's like, "Oh my god, I can tell you well, let me pull up the text. I'm not gonna pull it up. I promise I wouldn't show him, but okay, I'm gonna read what I can, but I'm not gonna. She said, "Oh wow, as you know, I'm all about Johnny Depp trial and watch it on Law and Crime. So after it ended, I wanted to watch a recap of Amber's sister testifying. I am not a subscriber of Cher, but I say a live that she was doing, or I see a live that she was doing that involved you. Trying to catch up on what the heck is going on. Let me give you facts. Kingsport is a place where everyone knows or knows of longtime residents. And then she says I can't. Oh, so there's some of this I'm gonna have to not be able to say because she tells me first this stays between me and you, so I can't say something. But I will say this part. She goes, "You are absolutely correct in believing this lady, Michelle. How the heck do I know? I worked with a lady. I'm not going to say. That's what she says. I worked with a lady named blank. We're still friends. Her name is blank blank. She is married to blank blank." Her and Michelle are very close. I haven't said a word to blank, but to verify what I've told you this far, go on their Facebook profiles and verify I'm telling the truth, which I know this person, she's would never lie. And then she says, "I'm sure if your Michelle said Ronnie made the comment about him, knowing she's on, I'm sure if your Michelle said Ronnie made the comment about him, knowing she's on Facebook, then ask him about the 4 hours is true." I don't understand that, knowing she's on Facebook. It's basically saying, I'm sure if Michelle said Ronnie made the comment about him about the 4 hour thing, it's true. There's no way she would lie about something he said, considering how close they are. He's probably covering his ass. Understandable. My advice, don't respond to another word of these haters. They're going to eat all those horrible words. You are telling the truth. Just don't share it with them anymore. I had to reach out and tell you. Keep doing the good work. Obviously, us locals come to you because you're the only real one on YouTube. I wish I could read a little bit more there, but that was something I was sent today. They know Michelle. Or no of her. And she's well aware that Michelle is very good friends with Ronnie Lawson and his whole family. I know it's not really that shocking. Daisy, she's not. I'm telling you, you're mad at the wrong person. I promise you. You'll see. Okay, so like I said, okay, so here is a bombshell. Actually, is this one? What's this one? I'm trying to see. I want to pull up one of them, but I'm trying to think. I had it pulled up, and now I can't. Don't tell me I freaking closed it. Dang it. Oh, that's okay. I'll look at my history here. Okay, so she has an aggravated arson on her record that she went to prison for. But guess what aggravated arson is? Do you guys know what it means? It's not just a regular arson. Oh, she has that too. She has arson. She's charged with arson and aggravated arson. Here, let me show you. Oh shit, my computers went wonky and I can't freaking see anything. This is not my day, guys. People are saying, what were they saying? It's like a retrograde, Mercury retrograde or something. Everything's going like crazy with communications. I mean, just so much miscommunication lately. I didn't mean to put that on the screen. So when you have aggravated arson, it's much more serious. Luckily, that charge was dropped for her, and they dropped it to a arson, but she was charged with aggravated arson, and or she was charged with it. She wasn't convicted because she pled to the arson. Arson occurs when a property is damaged by an intentional fire. Aggravated arson occurs when a fire is set intentionally and a person was inside the building, or a person was injured, or a first responder was injured. Then, when you look at what was going on around that time, Miss Ziggy Valero had a order of protection against her, from her ex-husband, who was 20 years older than her, that's fine. I mean, I don't have any room to talk there. But he had to put an order of protection. I'm kind of really wondering if this is around the same time as, or if this fire has anything to do with why she decided to intentionally, or if this divorce with this guy she was only married to for like less than a year had anything to do with the arson. I really probably should have waited till tomorrow to do this, because was so messed up from what happened right before here. So I'm just definitely not on my game or at all. I can't even remember where I pulled up the stuff that I was gonna show you guys with the this see assault. She has assault. She has domestic violence, disorderly conduct, and these are all separate charges, not the same days. This is all different occasions. Accumulation of junk. She has quite a few also forcible like entries where she's been forced out of, places. Domestic violence, that might be the one that, let's see here. I think it was one of these that, here, we'll do this. I really apologize, guys. Seriously, I apologize. I'm not. Here, I'll show you guys what I'm looking at. I think it's okay to show these. These are. You told Ziggy V she could stay with you at the farm? Really? I don't know. You better be careful with that. Okay. Let's see. This is assault. this isn't the. Or maybe I shouldn't show this actually because because it has her information or her even though it's old, I don't want to. I wasn't thinking. The domestic violence was against a woman. And it says she has warrants. I don't know, but this is an older charge. Anyways, here, I will show this though. We'll go through these together. Unless Ziggy Valero wants to come up here and admit to everybody that she's been lying about the extent of what actually went down between her and Candace. If she'll come up here and tell everybody really the truth. Because Lips seriously found something that's, I don't know. I wish we could do it right now. But I think it's only fair she gets to do it on her panel or on her channel because she found it. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna go down to here. I don't even know. I wish I could show. I can't show you guys this because it has her name in it, and she doesn't say her name. Dang it! All right, so she has. Let's see. Here it says 16 different charges. On this other background site, it says 19. Some of those are, she's had several probation violations and things of that nature. She's had, this is unspecified. That's probably also an unspecified felony. I think I mentioned that one. Arson and escape. And then she was sentenced to the Department of Corrections to prison. And that's when she originally, it's crazy because she had to escape for that charge. So she must have went to prison or something happened. She was in some type of facility. Like you can be, let's say for instance, like, cause I noticed I had it pulled up and I wish I could freaking find it because I wanted to show you guys. But now I can't even remember where I found everything. But when you are sentenced somewhere, you can get an escape even if it's not like from a jail or a prison. So if the court sentences you to like rehab or something and you take off and don't come back, that's considered escape. So it looks like what happened, she got this arson charge when she had that, or aggravated arson, which sounds like she intentionally did it to possibly cover a crime, because also included with that was theft and receiving stolen property. Looks like she was sentenced to some type of facility, whether it be prison, and she escaped and they caught her and she was released in from that 2003. Operating a motor vehicle, DUI, open container. That was forever ago. Okay, here's another one. I don't even know. How do you get more than one escape. You serious? This is a theft. Another an escape. These are sometimes hard to read. You have to see this one also says arson escape, but I need to make sure it's not it might be the same ones. Let me look at the date here. Yeah, I think that one's the same because it's the same years. A fugitive of justice in West Virginia, because she has charges from several states, not just one. And which is weird too, because this happened the year that she got out of prison, it looks like, for her escape. And so I don't know how she must have got in trouble, and I don't know what happened, but she has a fugitive of justice. This says arson escape. Let me make sure it's not has 2 charges of arson, which, of course, felonies, obviously. Doesn't say a date on that, so we don't know. Disorderly conduct and it looks like physical. Hold on. It looks like physical harassment. Is that a thing? What is PHS space HR? PHYSHR. Let's see. I'm trying to type it in to see. I don't know. You guys tell me, because I don't know. I looked it up. I can't figure it out. Oh, it's actually, I could probably look up it doesn't give me a code. This one also, another in 2007. So a most recent, she had a disorderly conduct in 2007. Probation violation. That's weird. And how does she get another escape? She has at least 2 escapes. I don't understand. How does this even happen? Wow, she's definitely a flight risk. So if she gets in trouble for what Lips is going to be revealing, I don't know. They probably wouldn't give her. And I don't wish bad on anybody, but when it comes to, intentionally making up stuff for attention. What things did she show you, Daisy? I can't see the screen right now because I'm looking into something. There was something I really want to show you guys, and now I can't freaking find. What is it that she showed you to prove who she is? Like that her information is correct? Besides the text messages, has she showed you any other? Has she showed you any other information beyond just her word in those text messages and then this fake FBI slip? I'm sorry, it's fake, and you will see. And if lips can prove to you that that is a fake FBI slip, will you believe it? Or I mean, if she shows, okay, let me see how I could say this without giving it away. I think I found what I was going to show you guys. If she could prove to you without a shadow of doubt that is fake, what will you do? It's not on your screen anymore. Oh gosh. How can she sue me? I'm not talking about Daisy. How can Daisy sue me when it's not even her I'm talking about? This is all alleged stuff. I mean, this one looks like it's back in. Here's one of her. This is the most serious chart she had right here. So she had, so the indictment was filed, and they were charging her with aggravated arson. And then also count 2 was conspiracy to commit aggravated arson. So not only did she commit arson on a property that had a person inside it, or either that or somebody got hurt in the process, but she also planned another arson, another aggravated arson. Let's write down the date here because I want to see something. Here in a second, we're going to see if this lines up with her divorce, because I'm wondering, because he had to get a protective order against her. So count 2, conspiracy to commit. Okay. So count, I'm guessing it doesn't say 3, but theft. So it looks like she stole stuff. Looks like she robbed the place, vandalized it, receiving stolen property, and also, oh, you stole credit cards too, did you? Misuse of a credit card. 3 counts of misuse of a credit card. Ziggy Valero, would you like to tell us what you bought with those credit cards? Because you have 3 charges of misuse of a credit card. So that means you charged things 3 times. What did you purchase? To me, this is what I'm imagining in my head. Now, this is just my theory and not at all necessarily fact. But I'm imagining that she maybe broke into a place. Well, that would be breaking and entering. So she probably, that's why I'm thinking it was someplace. They don't have a breaking and entering here. So that's why I'm wondering if it was her. Well, I can't move the screen. Well, yeah, I can, because I'm going to go back and see when her divorce was, when she had, because it's on the same site here real quick, and we'll go back to that. So I'm going to see. Okay. Oh, very interesting. Oh, did you burn down the house that your husband was in? Oh, oh my God. Wow. Are you serious? You guys, I'm not even joking right now. Holy shit. This lady's crazy. Some people were timed out on accident, guys. So if you were timed out, um, just want to let you know. Sorry about that. Somebody just said that. Let me show you something very interesting here. And I'm going to try to do this without showing her name. Because I want you to notice the dates. The date of those charges that were filed for the arson and stuff was March 31st of 95. Look at the dates over here on the far left. Very interesting, don't you think? That she had a protective order against her to stay away from this man. Oh, look, the day before. Day before. Look, I wonder why it was rescheduled here. Were you arrested or were you at large or something? Because it was rescheduled. You were supposed to, what did it say here? It said, okay, 426. They keep putting it off. I'm guessing this was done in prison or jail while you're waiting to be sentenced. But here it says complaint for divorce and request for service on January 25th of 95. Restraining order granted. And that was against you, wasn't it? Motion for a temporary hearing on the disposition of the marital property, notice of hearing, motion for restraining order, affidavit, and request for service. Oh, buddy. Service of restraining order upon the defendant. Wow. I didn't even realize, guys, I didn't even put two and two together that we're dealing with somebody that looks like she freaking tried to kill her husband or she should have got, I don't know. I guess I shouldn't say that but somebody got hurt. I would think if like her husband was inside, it would be like attempted murder, don't you think? Wouldn't she been charged with that? Because it's aggravated arson, which was intentionally setting a fire when somebody's inside. And it looks like she stole from the house because guess what? Okay, wait, it's on here somewhere too. This is going to be very interesting. I saw this. I know it's in here, and this is really important. Okay, listen to this, guys. Listen to this. On March 6th of 1995. Judgment entry ordered that Elwood blank shall have sole occupancy of the residence located at, and then the address, which he's no longer, he's passed. So that was then his house. Sounds like you burned down the house, didn't you? On March 6th. This is who you're trusting with Summerwell's information on Summerwell's, okay? Then let's go back to this doozy. March 31st of 95, just 2 weeks later or so, 3 weeks later, after your ex-husband was granted sole ownership of the house when you were only married to him for less than a year, and I'm sure it was his. He was 20 years older than you, and so, anyways, I don't think you had any kids with him from what it looked like. How interesting. Oh, she's on Careers panel. Oh, does she want to show how, does she want to, can she come over here? She put down here. Oh, was she over here? I have to show her name in her record. No, I'm trying not to. I mean, it's pretty, she's put her name out there. Okay. Lips, do you want to, are you going to wait till tomorrow, or would you like to give the doozy? Would you like to go live and we'll send everybody over there for the real doozy? Because, I mean, this is pretty bad, but this is in 95. What Lips has is today. And thank you so much, Mary Deethy. Seriously. But I'm sorry, as Ziggy Valero, it's just, I know this is in the past, but you still have these similar behaviors because everybody's wanting. Oh, you got timed out. Prayer garden. There was some people that were timed out accidentally. They didn't time you out. She might burn us down. So why were you charged with an aggravated arson? What, 2.5 weeks after your divorce with your ex-husband? And also, it looks like you burnt the place down. You also had a conspiracy to commit aggravated arson. You stole from him too. Oh, you vandalized it also. Received stolen property. And you stole his credit cards? Whoa. Oh, it's 27 years ago? Well, she has something in 2007 too. And we have something for her now. We have something for her now. They're wanting you to go live. Lips, the people have spoken. They want you to, we'll send them all over there. I'll send them all over there right now. Fremont courts, and it clears her. She was in prison. Okay, well, let's say even if she was cleared, okay, Fremont courts, I will look it up just for to be fair. But the thing is, what's really important is not this charge from 95, which is a long time ago, but it's very Someone tell her she has to show her name on the receipt. What? What'd you say? The name on your receipt. Oh, it's already I've already accidentally it's already was in the if you look, you can see it there. Um, why is your heart beating? Lips. I really want Lips to go live. Well, she's gonna be really mad. Listen, I could probably put this on private, but she's gonna be really mad, or she's not gonna be happy because. But that doesn't matter. She should have. They're all wanting you to go live, Lips. Peachy's going back and forth. She probably wants to hear what they're saying. Who's gonna have a heart attack? Why is Daisy so mad? This is we had Lips has proof that she completely forged that or somehow forged that document. Wait till you hear this, guys, and see. Oh my god, Justin, that's horrible. Okay. I can take this live down, but we're still gonna put out the one. We're still gonna put out the one. Well, I can be called a bully for this. This is okay because you don't sit there and just lie about a case. Tell the truth. I gave her a chance to come up here and tell the truth of really her real interactions with Grandis. Tell us the truth. Admit that you forged a document. I don't know if it's slow learner or if it's like this is all purposely being done. Yeah, that's hate speech, Justin. Make sure you get that link. They don't tolerate hate speech. It's like automatic. It's automatic. She might actually, if she said that word, did she say that word live? Daisy Nurpass, I believe. I don't know. Maybe not because I didn't look her up when she was on my. I didn't look her up. I don't. You guys think I look up everybody? I really don't. But something was making me with that FBI document was really bothering me. That's pretty ballsy. You know what? Actually, oh, I just Lips. Are you gonna go live? Go live and I'll share your link. We're gonna go over there. I'll take this down, but we're leaving Lips up because yeah, this is the past. I'll give her that, but I want to you guys to see what she's done now. Okay. If I would have no reason to show this stuff if we didn't find out what we found out. Wow, that might actually they'll completely take down a channel for that for saying that, Justin. You don't even. It's not like 1, 2, 3 strikes you're out. It's like, can you Lips? Can you please go live? I'm talking about the boys. No, I'm not. I'm talking about her. I will. I'm telling her. I know that people saw this, but what's really important is what Lips has, and Because yeah, people can change. I'm not saying she can't cheat. Her latest charge was in 2007 that I found. So like 15 years ago. But Lips, they want you to go live. Can you please go live? I want to send everybody there so you get the views. Well, everybody's listening and stuff. You gotta sleep. You can't tell everybody real quick. You can't be on for like 30 more minutes. Oh, she's gonna kill us. Ah, dang it. I guess they're talking about the farm channel. She said her daughter's sleeping. Dang it. She thinks it was Michelle talking about the day Summer went missing. You mentioned the source after talking to Michelle. People got confused. Huh? And they said, just do it now. Sleep tomorrow, Lips. What is wrong? Trisha, what is going on? No, I promised Lips is the one that found it, so I feel like she should get the credit. So I'm not gonna release it because it's only fair, but I come on, huge mouth Lips. You're making Ziggy look stupid more than she already is. Yeah, some source you talked about after you talked with Michelle. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's not Michelle. That's a totally different person. No, I won't, Lips. Don't worry. I'm not going to say anything. Just everybody be on the lookout for Lips. You better go live tomorrow, though. Hey, okay, tell me. Okay, promise me this, though, Lips. If you don't go live tomorrow and do it, then if you're not live by tomorrow evening, then I can release it. How about that? Okay. That way we know you're actually going to do it because sometimes you'll say you're going to go live and you never do. So if you don't do it by tomorrow evening, I can release it, right? No, I mean, I get to release it tomorrow late night if you don't release it. So okay, let's say like if by 10 p.m. Eastern time you haven't released it, I'm going live with it. Okay, she said agreed. Just know, basically, you guys know for the you guys know mainly what it is, and I will say that I I was like, wow, I don't know how she got that document. I mean, we don't know that. we don't know if it's from what was really weird about it. Actually, oh no, I'm not gonna pull it up because I'm not gonna pull it up. I'm gonna say that for lips. But what is really weird though about it, her name wasn't spelled right on it. Which, I mean, that can happen, you know? But can she explain is she gonna explain on Daisy's why she tried to burn her ex-husband's house down with and somebody got hurt? Is she gonna explain that? What I mean, what was she thinking? That's not like it'd be different if this was like, you know, I mean, if the arson stuff was, I mean, this stuff's pretty a lot of it's bad, but if the arson stuff wasn't there, especially like the aggravator arson and it happening at the same time as your divorce, I think it's pretty odd that this is filed on March 31st and your ex filed for divorce right before it. And just 3 weeks before, he gets property of the house. And suddenly, on March 31st of 95, you're all of a sudden charged with aggravated arson. Ziggy Valero, you should have known that this was that when you start, I mean, I've had my whole record in life looked into and still continuously do. Anytime you get yourself involved with this stuff, they look into you. You should have known. You don't ever use your own phone number. You're in big trouble. You seriously are in big trouble. We're beating her up because she has cancer? I'll take this down. I promise to private this live, okay? I will private this live if you're listening, but lips live is not going to be privated. I will, if she does, I will do it because it's important. I mean, I don't know why somebody would be mad. I don't think she should be mad at lips at all. Yeah, I am going to private it. But just because it's not like, I mean, I find it a pretty big deal that she burned. I can't find any articles because this is in 1995, but, or maybe let me see. Maybe if I look up the old address to that house, maybe I can find if there was a fire at one time. Wouldn't that be interesting if I could find that? It was in 95 though, so that's been a while. But I'll wait here. Okay, so the address of the house was, which I won't say it, but I just need to look it up real quick. Even though who knows if it's even in, I think it still is in existence. I don't know why she would burn it down. Why she thinks she should have got it. She was married to the man for less than a freaking year. You guys want to know what's really interesting also about Hold on. Dang it. There was something I was going to check. I hate when I just totally space shit. Yeah, I'm going to private this live anyways because I'm half asleep. I should have waited to do it, but I think and this is important. It really is because, I mean, anybody who can set fire to a house and just because you're upset about a divorce. Let me look in 1985, this address. Dang it, I wish I could. I wonder if possibly there's anything on, would Ancestry have anything? You know what? Ancestry is like pretty good. It's expensive, but it's a pretty good source. It doesn't have a way to just type in. Let's see, show more options. Hurry up, streamer. Jenna is now on that panel saying I should be ashamed of myself. Oh no, I don't think so. I don't think so. I should be ashamed of myself for outing somebody who completely lied about the case and forged a fake document. Okay. Actually, hey, you guys remember? Oh, hey, wait, whoa, wait. Threatening suicide? Really? Is this because are you guys serious? That is so messed up. I told her I was taking this down, but we're still going to put out the stuff about the fake document. No, it's not too far. She forged an FBI document. She completely forged it. She forged it, and we're talking about a child missing case. Are you kidding? Please, what, Breege? Please, what? No, Bo. If it was me, are you guys serious? If it was me forging a fake document, I have somebody come on my panel and who was 100% legit with her and 27 years in spent at the Hawkins County Sheriff's Department, and I'm getting so much hate like I'm a liar, and the people are still making freaking a big deal out of it. But we have absolute proof that she forged a freaking FBI document, and now we're the bad guy. That is not okay. That's like telling somebody, like that's kind of like, being in a relationship with somebody and them like forcing you to stay with them or they're going to kill themselves. Like what do we do? What is she wanting? I already told her that I'm going to private this live. Oh, so she threatens to take her life. I'm like, what am I supposed to do, Vanessa? I just said I'm gonna private this live. Stop. You people have to take accountability for themselves. She completely forged a document, and they're coddling her. It's not okay. Here, I will end this live. I will end it, private it, and I'll start over. I didn't out your shit. What are you talking about? What do you mean I outed your shit? No, I will stop this live and I'll come back on, okay? And I will private it. But me saying everybody knows that she forged that document. That's not outing your stuff. We've already been talking about it, Lips. I don't know if I didn't tell her how you know. No, I wouldn't, Bo Owls. I'm not responsible for her behavior. That's not what? So basically, okay, next time that people are coming at me, which will probably be tomorrow, I'm just going to say that I'm going to kill myself so that I can get out of it, okay? Is that how it goes? I know that wouldn't fly with me. Right, glamorous life. Okay, so I'm going to end this, private it, and I'll be back. Adios.